I want to bring Duterte back home.
Miyembro po ng Duterte, nagbigay po suporta dyan po sa pre-Duterte Now Rally sa The Hague, Netherlands. Pero bago po ang lahat, gusto ko muna po kayong batiin. Nandito po tayo muli sa Boy Opinion TV. Lahat po ng inyong opinion at komento ay welcome po sa ating YouTube channel. Magandang araw Pilipinas sa lahat ng Pilipino saan man sulok ng mundo. Marami pong salamat sa ating mga manonood, sa ating mga subscriber. At kung kayo po ay hindi pa nagsusubscribe, please po, subscribe naman. Salamat po. Kagaya nga po ng aking nasabi, nagbigay po ng suporta at pahayag yung mga miyembro po ng Duterte. Kabilang po dyan si Attorney Vic Rodriguez, Attorney Jimmy Bondoc, at si Senador Robin Padilla at ang kanyang pamilya. At dumalo din po si Miss Bibi Gandang Hari dyan. Ito po yung kanilang mga naging pahayag.
Bibi! I love you!
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Opo, bago po ako magsalita, pababatiin ko muna po siyempre yung commander.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat! Ako nasisiyahan na magkakasama po tayo ngayon dito, pero syempre meron din kalungkutan kung bakit nandito pa rin tayo ngayon. Pero syempre, I'm so happy to be with all of you today. Sana hindi po kayo magsawa sa pagsuporta kay PRRD. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Alam niyo, kami ng mga anak ko, yung unang dating pa lang ni Robin, gusto na naming sumama. Gusto na po naming sumama agad. Dahil very personal po ang aking pasasalamat kay PRRD. Si PRRD lang po ang Pangulo na nagbigay ng absolute pardon kay Robin.
Tama!
Sa lahat ng presidente na tinulungan niya. Si PRRD lang po ang gumawa nun. Kaya lagi kong sinasabi, habang buhay po kaming napakalaki ang utang na loob kay PRRD. Kaya yung suporta po namin, he deserves it and more. Kaya sana, katulad ng hindi niya po tayo iniwan, wag din po natin siyang iiwan. Maraming salamat po.
Salamat!
Maraming salamat, boss. Pakinggan naman po natin yung aming summa cum laude. Bibi Gandang Hari.
Thank you, Tol. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat dito sa mga taga-Netherlands, sa buong Europa. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. At ako po ay galing naman sa kabilang continent across the pond. Nandun po ako, taga-LA po ako, pero ako ay nandito ngayon para kasi nilibre ho ako ng aking kapatid. Ito po ang kanyang graduation gift sa akin. Thank you, Tol. So, ang pagpunta ko po rito is actually a big surprise for me. Alam niyo po, hindi po ako isang political na tao. Even ang sarili ko pong kapatid, hindi ko po ikinampanya yan. Kasi hindi po talaga ako tumutugtog to stage to politicize or to make a propaganda, because I think being on stage is a big responsibility to people. So, at ako po ngayon ay tumatayo sa intabladong ito katabi ng aking kapatid kasi may kasama na po itong proudness sa ginagawa po ng kapatid ko first. Pwede niyo pong sabihin kahit ano sa aking kapatid, but the integrity of his being a politician ay hindi po yan matatawaran, at pwede ko pong ilagay ang sarili ko doon para para maging, ang tawag doon, to witness. Ako po ang kasama ng kapatid ko na to na natutulog nung araw sa isang kwarto. Magkakapatid kami, hindi naman kami tigitigisan ng kwarto. So I've seen him grow up and become to be this senator that I'm very, very proud of. Wala naman po manahan niya, kundi ang tatay ko rin na punong-puno ng integridad pagdating sa political position. So kaya po ako nandito sumasama ngayon dahil unang-una, naniniwala po ako, I recognize good in public service kasi yun po ang iniwan sa amin ng aming ama. So kaya nung bago po ako umakyat dito, sinabi ko kay Mariel, sino ba pwede natin tanungin para malaman natin kung ano ang political para naging career ng ating presidente, you know? So I found out through Maring Chat that actually President Duterte started his public service in 1977 as a prosecutor. Public prosecutor of in Davao after actually graduating law in San Beda in 1972. So since 1977 po, naging public servant na siya hanggang 1986 until he became an OIC Vice Mayor by the then President Corazon Aquino, and then went on to become, of course, the Mayor and Congressman of Davao. Doon ko po nakilala si Presidente Duterte bilang isang public servant. Hindi ko po siya kilala pero alam ko ang Davao became very, very peaceful when he was mayor. Diba? And then, he became president and finally retired in 2024. So what I want to impart to you now is not a political propaganda, hindi rin po ako maka-Duterte, pero naniniwala po ako sa kanya bilang tao, is the humanitarian reason para po maipalik sa Pilipinas. I'm sure everyone would agree with me na Duterte is a good mayor. He is a good prosecutor. He was a good vice mayor. He was a good congressman. And he was a good president. No matter what. You know what I mean? There is no perfect president, but there is a president who served the common good of the people. Correct! That is what President Duterte is all about. And so my petition now is for humanitarian reason. Kailangan po siguro may uwi si Presidente Duterte because he is an elderly person already. Correct! And this is not the kind of dignity that we provide to a person who has served his country to the full of his ability. Yun lang po at maraming salamat po sa
Duterte! 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 Duterte!
Hindi na po namin kukunin masyado ang inyong mga oras po. Gusto lang po namin magpasalamat at makita nyo po na buong pamilya po kami naniniwala. Padilla po yan, Carino, Termulo, lahat po kami naniniwala. Alam nyo, sa pamilya ho namin, hindi rin ho kami lahat Duterte pero lahat po kami dapat umuwi na si Pangulong Duterte. Hindi usapin ito kung anong kulay mo. Usapin ng pagka-Pilipino. Dapat umuwi na ang isang Pilipinong nakakulong sa ibang bansa. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay.
Ang ganda mo, Mariel! I love you, Mariel! Mariel, ang ganda-ganda mo! Mariel! Mariel!
I want to bring Duterte back home.
Senator Robin and family. The next, we have another speaker who will inspire us. Fresh from the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the intelligent lawyer because he was the president of the Integrated Bar of the Philippines. Kaya natatakot ako mag-introduce. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause and please welcome Attorney Vic Rodriguez! A round of applause, please!
Natin, dito din. Natumba natin. Ah, sorry daw. Nanalo na! Nanalo yan!
Maraming salamat sa ating mga organizer, sa inyong lahat.
Attorney Vic! Attorney Vic! Attorney Vic! Attorney Vic!
Maraming salamat. Alam ho ninyo, nasabi na lahat. Nasabi na yung mga salubin kaninang maga, yung mga nagsalita before me, at yung inyong mga personal na pananaw at opinion. Alam ko naman ay tugma sa aking opinion at aking nararamdaman. Ako ay tumungo dito upang makiisa sa inyo, ating minamahal na Filipino migrants at overseas Filipino workers. Upang makiisa sa ating panawagan, bring home Tatay Digong now! Bring home Tatay Digong alive!
Naamanday kay ka-church man.
Ako'y nakikisa sa pamilya Duterte kay Vice President, ang ating susunod na Pangulo, ang susunod na Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas, si Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Kay Congressman Pulong Duterte, kay Mayor Baste Duterte, sa buong pamilya Duterte, kay Ma'am Elizabeth. Ako ay tumungo rito upang magpahatid ng aking unconditional support upang sa ating panawagan tayo'y mapakinggan, pauwiin na si Tatay Digong. Mahigit 100 araw na siyang nakapiit. Maaari niyo bang ikulong ang isang tao na wala mang kahit anong kaso?
Grabe na.
Maaari mo bang arestuhin ang kapwa mo Pilipino at ilagak sa ibang bayan nang wala ka man lang warrant of arrest? Kami ay tumungo dito upang sana ay makuhaan ninyo ng inspirasyon, sapagkat sa Pilipinas, kayo, mga minamahal nating kababayan, ang aming motibasyon. Nung unang sinalbahe si Pangulong Duterte, kung hindi dahil sa inyong pagkilos dito sa labas ng Pilipinas, kami po ay suppress sa loob ng Pilipinas. Subalit dahil sa inyong nagkakaisang payapang pagkilos, napansin ng buong mundo na mali ang ginawa sa dati nating Pangulo. At kagaya ng natura ng ating kaibigan ni Senador Robin Padilla, hindi ito usapin ng pro-Duterte lamang. Hindi ito usapin ng mga supporter ni Pangulong Duterte lamang. Ito ay usapin na hindi dapat yung ginawa sa kapwa natin Pilipino. Na paulit-ulit kong sinasabi, ipinagkanulo ng sarili niyang gobyerno. At ito sana ang patuloy nating pagsikapan. Patuloy tayong magkaisa, magbuklod-buklod. Alam ko, galing pa tayong lahat sa malalayong lugar. Subalit, sariwain lang natin, sino ba ang pinaglalaban natin? Ang kapwa natin Pilipino na ang pangalan ay Rodrigo Roa Duterte, who was given the best years of his life serving Davao City and making it the most peaceful city in the Philippines.
Yes!
Yung taong piniit nila ngayon dyan sa ICC, dati nating Pangulo, nagmalasakit sa bawat Pilipino upang pati ang ating mga anak ay payapang makapaglakad sa ating mga lansangan nang hindi minomolestya ng mga drug addict, drug dealer at masasamang loob.
Tama.
Subalit ano ang sinukli ng mapang-aping gobyerno ni Bongbong Marcos? Siya ay pinagkanulo at uulitin ko, hinandog sa kamay ng naglalaway na banyaga dito sa ICC. Kaya sana ang aming pakikisa sa inyo ay makuhaan din ninyo ng dagdag na inspiration at motivation na huwag tayong tumigil hanggat hindi natin naiuwi sa lalong madaling panahon, hanggat hindi natin naiuwi ng buhay ang ating pinakamamahal na Tatay Digong.
Yes!
Muli ho, tanggapin ninyo ang aking paggalang, pagkilala, respeto at pakikisa sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagbuhos ng pagmamahal kay Tatay Digong at kay Vice President Inday Sara Duterte. Muli ho, ako ang inyong kaibigan. Nasa labas man tayo ng Senado ngayon, patuloy ninyo ako magiging boses, tinig, mata, tenga bilang Pilipino, bilang abogado, bilang maisog. Maraming salamat at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Mabuhay! Attorney Vic!
Maraming salamat, sir. Thank you. What an inspiring words. Diba? I saw sir there. Where are you from, sir? Netherlands. It's great to see foreigners that even our speakers speak Tagalog. They are really listening and understanding the language from their heart. Diba? Before we go to our next speaker and entertainer, I would like to say thank you so much to everyone who made this program possible. The organizers, Alvin, Aldo, the securities, and the volunteers, Jasmine Igan, Janet Soliman, Marilu Hoson and Robbie, Geraldine Hernandez Martins and Mr. Patrick Martins, Reggie and Marife Ibanez. For our sounds, Sir King, Dolph, Charm, Cons, thank you so much. And sa lahat ng mga tumulong, and to all the people from different places, different countries, thank you so much for coming here this afternoon. Mag-thank you ako bago ko makalimutan, baka tadtarin niyo, sabihin niyo, sila kay Charm, lumaki ng ulo niya dahil di ka siya nagpasalamat sa akin. Okay? So I would like to say thank you. Wala na akong nakakalimutan, ha? And I would like to plug Laughter in Tandem, Super Tikla and Donata Knows, September 12, 2025, The Hague. If you don't have a ticket, please grab your ticket now. Okay? And our next guest, we will be inspired by his beautiful song. I wish that one day I could find someone, the one. Because I was inspired by the, let me be the one, diba? Please welcome the handsome performer, singer, and our future Senator of the Philippines, Attorney Jimmy Bondo. A round of applause, please. Mahina naman, lakasan pa.
Wow! Attorney Jimmy! Ako raw siya.
Speech o sample?
Sample!
Kaya ako natalo eh. Panalo ba kami?
Siyempre! Dinadaya!
Ganon?
Oo!
Panalo kami?
Yes!
Parang hindi naman.
Dinaya lang!
Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Magandang
kayo?
hapon! Ha?
Parang kailangan natin mag-English? What do you think it is? Palagay nyo, kailangan natin mag-English? Alam nyo kung bakit? May nakikinig pa kaya sa atin? No, let me speak in English. I hope my accent is clear enough for the Dutch and for all the non-Filipinos. Is it clear enough? Am I understandable? Thank you, sir. Look at us Filipinos. We are a beautiful people. And we have been shouting from the top, at the top of our lungs. Tama pa ba yung English ko? We've been shouting about our sovereignty.
Correct.
A concept which emanates actually from here, from the Netherlands and from the UK and from the homes of democracy. The Philippines is a sovereign nation, and the Filipinos are not angry, are not helpless. We are free. And the only reason why we are here is because of two reasons. The first reason is that the Philippines withdrew from the Rome Statute in March of 2018. And according to the Rome Statute, upon withdrawal, 1 year thereafter, the withdrawal takes effect. March 2019, am I correct? Yes. And the ICC initiated its investigation on September 2019, many months after our withdrawal. So for that first point, the ICC, we respectfully submit, has absolutely no jurisdiction over Rodrigo Roa Duterte. The second reason, I am a lawyer, by the way, to all the non-Filipinos. So this comes from somewhere. The second reason is that in the Rome Statute is embodied the principle of complementarity, which means that the jurisdiction, should it exist, will only activate once proven that the Filipino courts have ceased to function. Am I correct? Yes! And I can tell you very plainly and simply that the courts of the Philippines are up and running, and as a matter of fact, the Supreme Court has been dishing out jurisprudence left and right the past few months. Am I correct, fellow Filipinos? Yes! And the only reason why we come here is because you, my dear non-Filipinos and fellow earth dwellers, you would not wish this upon your worst enemy. You would not wish, even if you hate Rodrigo Duterte and what the Western media has peddled, you would not wish this on any sovereign nation, because it dismantles the growth of democracy across the world. The world is trying so hard to achieve long-lasting peace. The world is trying so hard since World War II to forget all the atrocities of Hitler, of Hiroshima, of all of that. And by the way, the Filipinos were dragged into that war. We are all trying to move on from that. And yet what we are doing now is persecuting a president who loved his country so much that he was given by his enemies to the ICC. And who are his enemies? The allies of the West. Am I correct? Yes! I will stop speaking English now because I have run out of English. Mga kababayan, how do we tell the world? O nga no, sorry naanad lang. How do we tell the world that we are a respectful people? How do we tell the world that we are not little brown monkeys? How do we tell them that we contribute so much to the world economy, that we have allowed ourselves to serve other nations, to be their nurses, to be their domestic workers, sometimes they're doctors, sometimes they're servants, a few times they're leaders. But we have contributed so much to the growth of this planet. And how do we tell them that we have done it while they persecute us? While foreign governments keep trying to keep the Filipino poor, how do we tell them that we are not conspiracy theorists? That we are not trying to get their sympathy? How do we tell them that the Filipino is a free and sovereign state?
We raise our voice.
Yes, we can raise our voices. But I ask you earnestly, my fellow earthlings, are you listening to us? Because I think that whenever you hear us on the news, you see us as a disgruntled, vicious, uncivilized nation. But we are not. Even our farmers are smart, are good, are kind, are God-centered. We are a beautiful people. But how do we tell you this? I ask you, if my words have struck a chord in any way in you today, please tell someone about us. Please tell someone about Rodrigo Duterte, who fought illegal drugs, who fought corruption, and yet was brought to the ICC because he did not bow down to private interests. We are a free and sovereign nation, my dear non-Filipinos. Tell someone about us today. Thank you.
Yan po yung mga naging pahayag nila Atty. Vic Rodriguez, Atty. Jimmy Bondoc, at ni Senador Robin Padilla, at ang kanyang pamilya, at si Ms. Bibi Gandang Hari. Kayo po mga opinyon, ano po ang sasabi nyo sa kanilang mga naging pahayag? Paki-comment nga po sa baba. Muli po, ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa ating mga manonood, sa ating mga subscriber. Kung kayo po ay hindi pa nagsusubscribe, please po, subscribe naman. Salamat po. Sige po mga opinyon. God bless you all.